We're hitting a milestone and escaping to Africa. It's In Real Life, episode 40. This episode is sponsored by Vital Proteins, pasture-raised collagen and gelatin. Revitalize your skin, hair, nails, and more with Vital Proteins. So the milestone that we are celebrating is little Miss Paloma is turning 1 on Saturday. I cannot believe it, right? So we're gonna have a huge celebration. We're actually combining it with Thanksgiving. So Michael's family's coming down, my family. We're gonna have a big party. It should be wonderful. But as Michael likes to say, this party is really more for the adults and the parents than it is for the child. Because let's face it, I mean, a 1-year-old doesn't understand cake or birthday presents or anything like that. But we as parents understand that we got through the most intense year of the child's life. Now, don't get me wrong, that first year is magical. I mean, the baby kisses and hugs and snuggles and nursing and, oh, they're just so sweet, and that baby smell. I mean, it's just wonderful, right? But it's also really intense. I mean, the multiple wake-ups, the spit-ups, the diaper changes, just acclimating. This little child is acclimating to the world. And Paloma had some rough starts. I mean, she had some digestive issues we had to deal with. She had a lip tie. She hated the car, so we basically were stranded at home. We couldn't go outside because of the polar vortex. So we definitely had some, obstacles to get over. But it's been really sweet because for some reason, just the month of November, ever since she has walked into this month, she has kind of turned into this really sweet and kind child. She plays by herself now. She talks to herself. We call it, she likes to maul me because she literally will just tackle me with hugs and kisses, and she's just a joy. And now it's really been fun to watch her and Griffin play together because it's more mature now, and they're, I feel like Paloma kind of owns her own space better and is just kind of comfortable in her own skin. So yeah, that first year milestone, it's a biggie. If you have a child who's over 1, you know what I'm talking about. And if your child is approaching 1, be sure you stop to celebrate. In fact, let's do it right now.
Oh yeah, man.
Do you ever hear stories about people who are changing the world? Maybe they are devoting their life to world peace or helping the children, or they're, just living a life of sacrifice. And you hear these stories and you're like, oh my gosh, I need to do this. I need to start a ministry, or I need to go off to Africa, or I need to save the children. And for me, this really comes up a lot, particularly when I go to church or I just, again, hear these stories. And when I pray about it, I am constantly reminded by God that right now my mission field is my home. And I am here to really be of service and to love on these 2 children that He has blessed me with. And it's really the greatest gift that I can give to the world. And it's so humble sometimes, right? And it's hard, and it can be uncomfortable, and we can be sleep deprived, and we're in the trenches, and it just feels like, does this really matter? But it does, it really does. And when I see my son saying, I love you, or being kind to another kid, or taking care of his sister, or if I see Paloma just light up when she sees me, those are just really gentle reminders that yes, it does matter, and that what we do as moms changes the world. It reminds me of this Mother Teresa quote: what can you do to promote world peace? Go home and love your family.
And now a word from our sponsor.
It's the holiday season. Prepare for sugar overload. That's why I love to make gelatin treats too. I'll have a link to my recipes in the video description below. Kids love them, and they are a healthy alternative during the holidays. Gelatin is an anti-inflammatory protein. It helps balance the blood sugar, and it aids in digestion. Now, I like to use Vital Proteins because it's made from pasture-raised cattle and it tastes delicious. Want to give it a try? Well, you can save 20% off your order on vitalproteins.com using the coupon code MAMANatural.
Doggy. Potty. Ooh, teddy bear.
How about you? How did you celebrate your little one's 1-year birthday? Did it feel like an accomplishment for you too? Share with me in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. This helps us spread the word and reach more natural mamas. Just so you know, we do 2 videos a week. On Tuesdays, it's usually some kind of natural living tip or trick, and on Thursdays, it's always the IRL show. So be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of these videos, and we'll catch you next time.